Greetings viewers and welcome back to Just Short of Fantastic. Today we have another Be Our Guest cooking video and I will be making buttered chickpea curry. This is one of my absolute favorite curries to make because not only is it delicious, but it is also really simple to make. But first things first, I didn't forget this time, we'll be drinking 9 Lives Sauvignon Blanc from Chile. Let's get to it. Smells good. I apologize for the weird lighting. The light in my kitchen is still out, so I'm using my giant floor lamp, which the light bulb is in like the center of it, and it's a white light, so it kind of makes me look like a ghost. And I'm sorry, not sorry. Anyway, it's not as good as the wine men of Gotham, but it's still pretty tasty. This is what I thought the wine men of Gotham was going to taste like. I thought it was going to be a little bit bitter and tangy, which is what this is. But it's good. Okay, now we're ready to cook. Alright, so the thing about this curry is that it's a lot of prep up front. You need chickpeas, a 12-ounce can. If you live in a country that has canned chickpeas, will do fine, and you can just add that right into the recipe after you've drained them. I do not live in a country that has canned chickpeas readily available, so I have dried chickpeas that I soaked for 8 hours and then I cooked them for approximately 25 minutes and I've drained them. They're ready to go. Also, you're going to need 4 medium potatoes, peeled and cubed. I also had to boil those for approximately 20 minutes until they were nice and tender. I've drained them and set them aside. So you need chickpeas and potatoes drained and set aside. What you're also going to need is all of your spices. You want these prepared ahead of time in a bowl because the last time I was like, I'll be fine. I've made this curry tons of times before. I can just measure and put them in as my stuff is already cooking. And that was a huge mistake because then everything burnt. So what you're going to need is 2 teaspoons of curry powder, 2 teaspoons of garam masala, 1 teaspoon of ginger, and 1 teaspoon of cumin, and also 1 teaspoon of salt. So as you can see, I've just measured all of those into this bowl. I'm just gonna toss them in when I'm ready. Also, the other 2 ingredients are a can of tomato soup, and then you're also gonna need 1 of milk, cream, or yogurt. If you're gonna go with milk or cream, it's only half a cup. But if you decide to use yogurt, it's gonna be 1 cup of plain yogurt. I have decided to go that route because I think it makes a thicker, more delicious, and authentic curry. All of that is pretty much ready to go. The only other thing you're going to need is 2 tablespoons of canola oil for the cooking and about a teaspoon of minced garlic. Alright, so let's get going. We're going to need 2 tablespoons of our canola oil and heat that in a medium-sized skillet over medium heat. I have a gas range, which means I want that to be on the lowest setting possible. So that's ready to go. Let's just swirl that around. Let's give that a nice swirl. Just a smidge. While that is heating up, I got my grater, and I'm going to grate my garlic straight into the pan. So it says a teaspoon, but I just did like 3 regular-sized garlic cloves. I figure that's enough. I mean, it's not baking. Baking is science, cooking is an art. And stir in the garlic. Then we're gonna add in all of our spices plus salt and cook that for approximately 1 to 2 minutes. So that has been a minute, and this looks pretty ready to go. It smells ready to go too. Alright, so now we pour in our soup. Mix that in with all of our spices and garlic. And then it's yogurt time, or your milk or cream, whatever your tastes are. Stir that all together. See how easy this is? It's basically done now. I just have to add the chickpeas and then the potatoes and let it simmer for 5 minutes. That is incredibly easy, right? Chickpeas. Add those in. Stir in our chickpeas. coated. This looks amazing, but even more than that, it smells amazing, and I wish you could smell what I smell. But unfortunately you can't, and you're just gonna have to make this at home. It just has to simmer for 5 minutes, and then it's done. How simple is that? Et voilà, c'est fini, c'est magnifique. All I have to do is plate up and enjoy. Cheers, bon appetit, happy cooking, and until next time, stay just short of fantastic.